Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Jets going up against the Browns. Now let's get you out to MetLife Stadium for this matchup.
The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
The Browns are ready to run back this kick. Nick Folk in position now to get this game started with the opening kickoff.
Hey guys, what is going on? It is YCSSW here, bringing you guys a video here today. First game of the regular season for these Browns. I really hope we can be successful this season and win some football games with this very young team. That is the plan.
The Browns don't have any doubts, but I'm sure a lot of fans out there are anxious to see if the rookie quarterback can handle the pressure here for the first time in the league.
Oh, yeah, look, he can handle the pressure. It's kind of like when I worked with you the first time. You know, you were a superstar.
So, here we go, guys. Our first offensive possession with this team. I really hope that we can come out here and score some points early against the Jets. If you guys could not tell, their quarterback is Drew Brees, and Mariota will have to compare with him. Darnell Dockett, you can see right there for their team. I really like in our offensive line. We do have a right tackle injury, so Donald Stevenson will be in his place today. Now, I really think that our team will be able to do well. We worked really hard in practice in teaching Mariota good reads, what to do, what not to do, what type of routes we should run, and what not to run. So hopefully this will be a successful drive for us. Hopefully get some yards as Tyler Lockett gets stuck on a defender and is not able to come up with the catch. Let's look at this Jets defense.
Plugging up the middle of the line.
Donateri Poe, Darnell Dockett, and Rob Ninkovich, very nice. Ryan Kerrigan, wow, this is a very nice defensive team. The Jets always have been. Glover Quinn is somebody we need to look out for. The corners are not fantastic, though, so we need to make sure we take advantage of that. It is 3rd and 10 right here. We need to get a first down on the play to keep this drive going. So let's see what Marcus Mariota can do with this Browns offense. They're setting pressure. Mariota's going to roll out of the pocket. See Tololio, but way overthrows him on the run for Mariota, as that will be a 3-and-out for the Browns. That was a terrible throw, as the Browns will have to punt the ball away and play defense for the first time in this possession. 12-mile-an-hour winds we are kicking into. I do not expect this ball to go extremely far, but we will get it as far as we can for the time being.
He's out of bounds.
I'm not sure if I have told you guys this or not. The last file corrupted, so we could not continue that 49ers franchise. So if you guys saw the first game against the Vikings, which I really hope you guys did, we are going to only use defensive linemen, and we're going to let the team do the rest. We're going to let them do all the coverages, do all of the picks, drop picks, tackles, hit sticks, whatever it may be. That's all on them. We're just going to be the defensive line, and hopefully it won't come back to haunt us. So, not sure who 28 is, but he was trying to get some extra yards there, but it was not able to work for them. This is not a very good line besides Joe Staley. The rest is kind of average. No, Sean Moreno is the running back. They have some very nice wide receivers to accompany Drew Brees, so hopefully Patrick Peterson and yeah, just mostly Patrick Peterson will be able to shut those guys down. Now we're going to be playing underneath, sending our guys towards the outside. Shaq Thompson will be blitzing a very nice curl route from the tight end right there. Heath Miller, I think that's Heath Miller, and he does indeed get the first down. No, it's Zach Miller. I apologize. Zach Miller. So it is 1st and 10 for them. They are driving. Hopefully we can stop them right here. We're going to send a little bit of pressure towards them. Hopefully We did not jump, I don't think. I think that was a false start. That might have been a neutral zone infraction. It is. That was not a neutral zone infraction. This game is indeed having problems with that, deciding whether that is neutral zone or whatever it is. Like, that should not have been. They would not call that in the real NFL. But, you know, it happens. So, you know, it's just one of those things they have to fix early in Madden. We are going to send pressure again. Hopefully we can clog up this middle and not allow them to get yards if they do indeed run it. And they do. I did not mean to switch right there. That's why I got a weak tackle on him, because I wasn't going to hit stick him, because it should not have been me hitting him. So he was able to break through that tackle and indeed get the first down. They have not thrown the ball very much this game. The one time they have, they did indeed get yards. We are not putting many guys in the tackle box because they are having so many people out there. But we are able to get there with Brandon, Marshall, and McKinney in order to make that double tackle. Now, I really like our defense. Our defensive line will struggle a little bit, but hopefully it will do well out here. I really hope that we can do some nice things for this team and do well. Running this 4-3, or this 3-4, sorry, I apologize. Hopefully our defense will be able to get through. He will indeed make that catch. It was on the sideline, so it will be about 3rd and 5. And hopefully we can play some nice defense, kind of get settled in, show them that we know exactly what we're doing out here, what we're trying to accomplish. And I don't know why we're not pressing, because we were playing so far back. Patrick Peterson does indeed get burned right there by Steve Smith Sr., and he is able to cut inside of him and I'll get the catch, as that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We are in a tie game right now, but hopefully we can stop them to 3 points or force a turnover. Hopefully we can force a turnover. That'd be fantastic. But if not, hopefully we can stop them to 3 points instead of 7. Drew Brees does indeed hike the ball. They will be running it up the middle. Hopefully we can make that tackle, as I think Deshaun Gibson does. Yes, Deshaun Gibson does indeed make that tackle. We're going to need to start sending some more blitzes if we do indeed want to stop them from getting a touchdown. They do have 4 wide receivers, but it looks kind of like more of a running formation than it does a passing. So hopefully they will be running the ball. We get a little jumpy there, but we start to go for it as they make a very nice throw right there. He is able to go over Patrick Peterson, and he will get into the end zone for their first touchdown. So it is 7-0 at the 3-minute, 18-second mark in the second quarter. Hopefully we can drive down this field with Mariota, get some positive yards, and indeed make this a closer ball game. Mariota did indeed make a terrible throw. Our line just hit us, so we could not make that return. That was very strange. Maybe that was a sign. Maybe they didn't want us to fumble or whatever it may be. So we will be making a journey back out here. Eddie Lacy is one of the best running backs in the league. We really got to use him to our advantage, which I hope to do in this game. So here we go. We tried to bust it outside, which we should have just taken the inside lane, and Eddie Lacy gets nothing on the play. Here come the Browns on their second play of the possession. Mariota has not gotten anything going so far. Hopefully we can change that on this play right here, as Kerrigan will bust through. Eddie Lacy does not pick up the block at all. He must not have seen him or something, as he goes right through the line. Mariota tried to get out of the way, and it did not work, as he does indeed get sacked. Third down, we will do our best not to get safety here. Our line got very confused and was not able to play. But did not block at all on that play, even though we do have a very great defensive line. They're not playing as well as they could right now, and we are going to have the win to punt into, which is nice because this ball is gonna travel quite a few yards, as that goes all the way down to the 20-yard line, as that bounces and goes out of the back of the end zone. I was hoping, maybe it'd bounce out, go out at the 2-yard line, because that's kind of what it looked like. But that did not happen. Luckily, there was no return on the play, because that ball was so far back, they would have gotten at least 10 yards on the kick return. So, last play before the 2-minute warning. Hopefully, we can stop them to nothing here. Slim to none, as I prefer. And we do indeed allow a pass, but we do tackle him very early, as he does indeed only get 5 yards. Austin Safarian-Jenkins, another University of Washington player. In the pistol set, which is an awkward set for Drew Brees just because of the lack of mobility. They're probably not running a read option, but it is still a weird set for him to be in. George Iloka does indeed come up and make that tackle. It is now 3rd and 4, and we are going to expect the run from Noshawn Moreno, but unless they come out on the shotgun, we won't expect that to happen. So they are indeed coming out in a wider formation. Hopefully our team can come out and play nice defense. We do indeed knock the ball out of Jeremy Macklin's hands. Nice tackle by Tashawn Gibson. Drew Brees' first incompletion of the day comes at a fantastic time, as we will get the ball back before the 2-minute warning, or not before the 2-minute warning, but before the half, so we can get the ball back and score. It looked like we might have had a chance at a block right there. Patrick Peterson is returning. I wish it was Tyler Lockett, but it is not. As we go down to the 43-yard line, which is very nice field position. Hopefully we can run some simple offense, look for players to get wide open, and look for our speedy young wideouts. So an overthrow by Mariota right there is not able to hit Tyler Lockett, as he will overthrow him, and that will be an interception. Terrible throw from Mariota, getting his first game jitters hopefully out of the way in this first half, because we cannot afford him to play like this in the second if we do want to win this game. Now, coming out here, Tashawn Gibson was not able to play nice enough coverage on that play, but he did indeed tackle Zach Miller. A very nice play by Tashawn Gibson. Part of the reason we drafted him is for his coverage, and it did work. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Running kind of a cover 2, not expecting a run on this play, but it might be, you never know. It is not a run, it is a pass, but it is a screen. But Michael Johnson is able to get in there and get the sack before he is able to get the ball away. So they will run much time off this clock here, and I'm assuming they are going to run it. So we will call a timeout after this play is over, or they might throw it, so we're going to play deep just in case. They do indeed run the ball. We will call a timeout right there, and hopefully the kicker cannot make it, as he breaks 4 tackles, 3 tackles, something like that. Too many tackles, but luckily it is the type of possession where they are punting into the wind, so this ball will go through the end zone, but luckily they cannot kick the field goal based on the wind that is happening in New York City right now. It is a fake, but we do indeed stop them. Very nice play by our team, reading that it is indeed a fake, and we do get the ball back. So Mariota getting one more possession. Maybe he can turn it around. Hopefully he can, so we can get more yards. Play action from Eddie Lacy, nothing. Tyler Lockett gets the ball. He's very speedy, has it on the side, does indeed do a spin move, but gets nothing. They will run a no huddle here. Hopefully they can get something here. This team is working on their no-huddle offense. They are indeed pressing Oreo Green Beckham, but nothing. Chucks it deep. I'm assuming that will be intercepted, and it will. Not a smart decision from Mariota. Got very rushed right there and did make a bad pass, which was my fault. So Mariota had a nice first pass, did indeed get picked off with the second one, which is a bummer, but you know what happens. So hopefully we can hit him right there, not allow him to get yards. I'm assuming they will just chew the clock till it is indeed halftime, which they will do, and we will go into halftime down 7-0, and the Jets will get the ball back. Hopefully we can do something positive with the ball here. I'm assuming that this will travel out of the end zone, which it does. Through the uprights, it is good. Give me my 3 points. Here goes nothing. Cover 3 is, I think, the way we're going to go. We're going to play underneath and blitz our guys kind of outside. Hopefully it's a counter or something if they do indeed run the ball, which they don't run the ball. They will throw. We do indeed knock the ball out of Steve Smith Sr.'s hands. I think that was Pat Pete knocking the ball out. Very nice play by Patrick Peterson. We have only allowed 59 yards this game, which is fantastic. Now, Georgie Loca will need to get back on that safety coverage, as we will be trying to man up on their 2 wide receivers on this play, but it is a run, as we are able to get the tackle right there, only allowing 4 yards. So it will be 3rd and 6 coming up on the next play. I'm really hoping that we can stop them right here and not allow any more yards than we have already allowed. Hopefully they will play some pretty sufficient defense here. but we do not, and they do indeed cross the first down marker. So that will be a first down for the New York Jets. We are forcing them the third downs. We just are not able to convert on those first downs, or on those third downs, I apologize. Stopping them to only a couple yards as they get some very nice blocking. He will be on the run as he does break one tackle but gets swallowed up by Alfonso Denard, it looks like, as Alfonso Denard does bring him down as they were able to collapse on the defensive linemen and force them, the two of them, to collide into each other, which led to a huge hole up the middle for Noshawn Moreno. Hopefully we will not allow that again because we cannot afford those types of plays. It is a screen play, but Brandon Marshall was able to read that correctly like he is supposed to. Very nice play by Brandon Marshall, and will stop them behind the line. Sorry, guys, I am quite tired at this time of night. It is 10:41 at night, so hopefully we can come through. Here is Luis Nix, makes a very nice tackle, wraps him up, does not allow anything from Noshawn Moreno, as he will indeed stop them. We are going to run a cover 2. We're going to play below, but we are going to insist that they will throw the ball deep because they want to get into first down territory. So hopefully we can get through the line quickly enough, as we do indeed get the tackle before the first down marker, as they will have to punt us the ball again, as they cannot kick this far as they are going into the wind. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. We need to get a drive. We need to tie up this ball game. Hopefully get Eddie Lacy more involved, get him some yards, and hopefully that'll work out to our advantage. That ball will go out at about the 15-yard line. Oh, 11-yard line, I'm sorry. That was a nicer punt than I thought it was. So Eddie Lacy will hopefully be able to come out here and get some positive yards. We see a linebacker out there. We do not see anybody over the middle, though, so I will change this to a pass. I will run a slant route with our tight end, as he does indeed catch the ball, but then drops it after being hit. I wish he would have possession caught that like I asked him to, but they have not. Look at that. Offensive scoring. We have done absolutely nothing with the ball today, so that's really not good. We need to do more with the ball. We need to advance the ball down the field and do something with it. So we will have Eddie Lacy out to the side. I'm going to kind of put him on a swing route in case. Lockett gets open, but the linebacker reads that correctly and is able to shift over. Derek Johnson is able to shift over before we could get the pass completed. Third quarter, Nelson Aguilar will be running a route over the middle. We will indeed look for him. They're sending what looks like sort of a blitz, but a very nice throw from Mariota, as he does indeed complete that pass, as we will head into the fourth quarter, driving down the field. I really hope you guys are enjoying this game so far. I know it has not been a very offensive game for us, but our defense has kept us in it, so we need to do something with it. They are pressing Dorial Green-Beckham, who is very fast. They are also pressing Kevin White, and there is no safety on the side, and he is going deep. Hopefully he did not overthrow him, as Kevin White will come up with that catch. He keeps on his feet, and Kevin White will get the touchdown. A very nice play from the rookie Kevin White. A very nice throw from Marcus Mariota, as he saw that there was nobody over there. Hopefully that ball will have enough leg to get through, as it does. He saw that there was not a safety on the right-hand side. Like I said, he learned some of the coverages that the Jets have been running, and he just learned reads in general that they don't usually have in college. So he would be able to adjust to the NFL and learn quicker than he would previously. So they get out to the 27-yard line. It is a 7-7 game. What a remarkable play by Kevin White. I was so impressed that he was able to stay on his feet right there and break that tackle and continue. What a phenomenal play by him. It is 7-7 in this game, and hopefully we can stop them to some yards. Now, we stop them right there. He only got what looks like about 4 yards, which he did indeed get 4 yards, which is very nice. I'm really glad that did happen. So we're going to stick to a passing defense. They have been passing all over us the entire game, so that's what I expect them to do sooner than later. They do run the ball. I did not mean to switch right there, so I'm glad nothing big happened like a fumble or something, or else I was going to feel terrible about it. They will be running the ball on 3rd and inches, I would assume. So we're going to send a blitz towards them. But who knows? They might flip it up. They might run something else. So we're going to try to clog the middle as they do indeed pass the ball here. Alfonso Denard was not able to get there quickly enough to knock that ball away or intercept it, which is a bummer, but Alfonso Denard was able to keep up barely with Jeremy Maclin in order to force him out of bounds instead of him catching it, stopping his momentum, and running down the field. So I'm glad that we were able to tackle him. I wish we would have been able to knock the ball out of his hands or something like that, but we were not able to. So the muscle hamster, Doug Martin, runs down our throats, getting 13 yards right there, which is not what I'd like to see. I want to see us stop this Jets team to less yards. That way we have the opportunity to, I'm going to assume they're going to run that direction, but I don't know. So we shift everybody right at the last second because we assumed they'd shift to our shift. We're going to call a timeout right before the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning is like an extra timeout for us, and we're going to use it to our advantage. So we're going to run a cover 3, but we're going to assume that it is still a run. So we're going to guess the play. We're going to run up the middle, and we are correct. But he does break it outside, but we did indeed get the tackle right there. Alfonso Denard, a wonderful tackle by him. It is now 3rd and 9. So hopefully we can stop this team. We're just gonna sit back. You know, we don't want to. We're not gonna send everybody because we're afraid. You know, who knows? It might be something that we aren't expecting. We will call a timeout right there, which will only leave us with 1 timeout. But we do have 1:52 to drive down the field and get a field goal if Nick Folk converts on this kick, which I'm assuming he will. He does have the wind behind him. So I'm assuming he would indeed make this kick, but you never know. So the kick is up, and it is definitely through right down the middle of the uprights. So it is 7-10. Hopefully we can come down the field with Marcus Mariota. Who knows? They might do some stupid shift again, and we might be able to convert. You never know. Ricardo Lago will just let that field goal go right through, as it will be Marcus Mariota's time to shine as a rookie out here. Hopefully he can do something with it. They are indeed pressing almost every wide receiver. They're just pressing the 2 outside guys. So we will look for something. Mariota does indeed have the pocket collapse on him, and there's nothing he can do. It is now 2nd and 17. He was trying to move up in the pocket, but by the time he got to there, everybody was already on him, so he couldn't really do much with it. We will send Dorial Green back on a slant again because he was open by the time the pocket collapsed. Mariota will get out. He will throw, but it will be picked off as he did not throw it the way I bet he intended to. I tried to lob that ball over him, kind of throw a touch pass-ish, but Mariota has not learned, I guess, that yet, and just decides to throw a direct pass right to him, which is a huge bummer for Mariota. It will end all momentum we had to win this game, so we will not be able to. Sorry, my friend Derek will invite me to a party right there. That will be the end of the game. I don't really see the point in calling timeouts since it will be the end. 40 seconds left in this ball game. We try to stop them, you know, force a fumble, whatever it may be. As we cannot, we will call our final timeout there, and that means that they will knee it the next time they have the ball, which means it will be the end of this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry we could not come out with a win. It was a very hard-fought battle. We just made the wrong decision towards the end of the game and failed. So hopefully we will get an opportunity to win next week when we go on the road and face the Titans. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support. Make sure you indeed smash that like button if you guys did enjoy this game. And I will let the announcer sum it up. YouTube, I will see you later. Deuces.
Saying so long for now.